Hi, welcome back to IATEFL Online here in Glasgow. And now I've been practicing this. We have Djelloul Bourahla. Bourahla. We've been doing some drilling on that, and this shows that drilling doesn't work.
That
for
was
me,
good,
anyway.
actually.
Yeah, well, I did my best. And you're from Algeria?
Algeria, yes. Algeria, not Nigeria.
Yeah, no, Algeria I'm fine
Yeah.
with. That's not a problem. And you're here on a scholarship?
Yes.
Yeah?
The Africa Scholarship, actually I won the Africa Scholarship, which is one of many different scholarships. I applied for this one because I wanted to hopefully represent Africa, my country also, Algeria, and here I am. Yes.
Great, congratulations.
Thank you.
You must have done something very special to win. So, and you're here doing a talk on the use of drama.
Yes,
yeah?
I am. That will be on Friday, the very last session. So I'll have to stay focused and a bit stressed all along the conference.
Yeah, that's cruel, isn't it? That's cruel.
I hoped a little bit that it would be on the second day, so that I would be free later on. But anyway, it would be a good opportunity, and I will have also time to, because this is my first time presenting at an international conference, and also it's a workshop, it's not a talk.
Great.
So I'll have all the time to see around all the workshops, which I've been doing since yesterday, to see how people present, feedback that the participants give, so that on Friday I will be, inshallah, ready.
Great, I'm sure you will be. So what kind of things are you going to do in your workshop on drama?
It's going to be hopefully a very practical workshop. From what I've seen so far in the different workshops, this is really something that the participants are looking for, something practical.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll be, of course, showing ways in which we can use drama to learn conversational English, or strategies and aspects, characteristics of conversational English. And this is going to be also fun, hopefully. And yeah.
Yeah, and you were saying earlier that you teach students at university level, and so they're around 18, 19?
Yes, 16 plus, but they are around 17 plus also, but you'll find some 16 years old.
That's often a very kind of sensitive age for students, and do you find there's any resistance to using drama techniques with them at that age?
I don't think so, no. So far I've used it in my classroom because I have a module in literature, so it is divided into 3 parts, that is along the 2 semesters. First I teach in the first semester fiction, and then in the first part of the second semester I teach poetry, and then in the third I teach drama. And
that's
usually,
a nice combination,
yes,
actually,
and usually the third part is always the fun part, the engaging part, the part that students love. So I'm able to really compare whether this is working or not with by comparing it to the first part, the second part. So I always find that the third part is the most interesting, and the one that students usually look forward to.
Yeah, and how about this kind of status of English in Algeria? Because traditionally the second language in Algeria has been French, hasn't it? Yeah.
So for English now, of course, English is a foreign language, not a second language in Algeria. The second language, as you have just said, is French, and English is kids start learning English in the middle school, and they start French in the primary school. So more importance is given to French, but at the same time English now is taking a very important place in the social, economic, and educational fields in Algeria. It's fast growing. There are really many teachers now of English. There are really many private schools. The demand is very high at the university level, or also in private schools for learning English. There are really many companies where I live in Bourahla, which is an oil-rich region. There are really many companies, foreign companies, BP, British Petroleum, Halliburton, American companies, British companies that operate in the region, and they are all the time seeking teachers of English to teach their employees, their workers, the English language. So it's really, there is really a boom by now.
So I guess students see it as a real opportunity to sort of get a job afterwards and to get something.
It's really something fast growing in terms of as an industry, as a language. Also, it's used more and more on Facebook. If you go on Facebook, you see people using English, especially young people.
So young Algerians would be using English on Facebook?
Sorry?
So young Algerians, for example, would be using English?
They use, especially especially the learners of the English language. This shows that they do not only use their English in the classroom, but they use it also outside the classroom. They chat in English. They use they have posts in English. So they are really motivated and interested in the English language outside the classroom, which really shows that this language has now at least a third position in the country. Yes.
Great, fantastic. Thanks for coming along and talking to me. And I'm sure everything will go well for you on Friday, inshallah. And I hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll be back in just a few minutes with Sandy Milne. So stay tuned, don't go away.